Hello guys, it's SkillGamer360 here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Black Ops 2 perks that have been leaked. Not quite recently, but I'm still going to talk about them. In the background you can see some Modern Warfare 3 footage. It's my first Moab that I got on there, and it's pretty campy, but it's still alright, and I don't actually get to call it in because of an EMP that the enemy is launched and the game ends and stuff like that, but still, it's pretty entertaining to watch while you're listening. Hopefully it's entertaining to watch while you're listening to the Black Ops 2 perks. So let's get on to it. Each perk in Black Ops will have a base version and two different variants to it. Not just Pro, but we'll have a variant called Elite, which is the Elite version can only be used if you have another perk which kind of goes with it, makes it more powerful. Let's say you have like a new perk called Spy and a new perk called Pilot together. They'll make an even more powerful perk while keeping their own base perks as well. Okay, let's get on to it. The Spy. First perk is called Spy, which allows you to appear on the enemy's minimap as a friend. So you'll show up as a teammate on their minimap as a green arrow, so this will fool the enemy into thinking that you're one of them. But on the other hand, if you're in a 1v1 situation in a game mode such as Search and Destroy, the enemy player will instantly know your position, which it could be a disadvantage. So Spy's pretty interesting. The Pro of the Spy Pro allows you to identify enemy players that are using this perk, that are using Spy. And the Elite perks I'll talk about at the end of the video. Next perk is Escape Artist, which allows you to die. Basically a fake death. Do a fake death, and so you basically, when you're in a prone position, when you're going into a prone position, sorry, the animation will look as if you have just died. I think that sounds pretty cool. You could use that in a lot of tactics, and let's say Surge, your last man alive, you're defending, you want to plant a claymore on one of the bombs and go to the other one and die in speech marks and just guard it like that, but you can't shoot while you're dead, which is a relief. But the players, when they hover over your dead body, they'll be able to see your name over the top of your head and the red crosshair. But the Pro of Escape Artist will not show the red crosshair and not show your name over your head when you're dead in speech marks again. The next perk is Audiophile, which allows you to see players that are using silenced weapons on the map, but this only works if the player is shooting at you or if he's near you. So that's going to be I like using silencers, so it's going to be a bit harder for me if people are using this perk. And the Pro for Audiophile is basically like Sitrep Pro, which makes enemy footsteps louder. Simply. The next perk is Diffuser, which allows you to throw all equipment except the frag grenades, which I'll explain why in a sec, twice as far. Basically when you go to throw your equipment, a circle timer will appear in place of your crosshairs. The timer will obviously let you decide how far you want to throw the sticky, or C4, which will be quite useful with. The timer lasts for 3 seconds. If you throw it at 0 to 1 seconds, it will go the regular distance, but if you throw it at 3 seconds, it will go twice as far as normal. The reason it won't work with frag grenades is because you obviously have to cook frag grenades. And Diffuser Pro will let you pick up enemy equipment and use it as your own, which also allows you, but it also allows you to throw back Semtexes. So if you get stuck, you can now take it off, throw it back at the sender, which could be quite annoying. And I don't know if the Fuser Pro will work as, let's say you have a Semtex equipped already. I don't know if it's going to let you pick up an enemy throwing knife or an enemy claymore and use it as your own, so you have like a Semtex and a claymore together, but I'm not really sure. The next perk is called Juggernaut. I know what you're thinking, but it's not going to be like the one found in COD 4. Juggernaut will allow you to regain health faster while you're moving, so this is kind of like an anti-camping perk. Yeah, so people will earn their health back faster if they're moving, but your health will not regain faster if you're standing, crouching, or you're in a stationary position. Juggernaut Pro lets you regain your health faster when you're crouching now, so that's a bit more varied. And the next perk is called Diver, which allows you to dolphin dive into cover. So you can dolphin dive again, yay! But apparently you can actually shoot while you're diving, which gives it more of a perk idea, so you don't actually do it without the perk. So you can shoot if you're not. Oh, sorry. You can shoot if you're diving. In mid-air you can shoot. But it takes a while for you to recover and begin shooting again when you've hit the ground. And Diver Pro allows you to crawl along the floor at twice the normal rate. Twice as fast. You can crawl on the floor twice as fast. So you go prone and you can crawl faster on the floor. The next perk is Pilot, which allows your flying kill streaks to count towards your next kill streak. So you can stack your kill streaks like that, and that's only for your flying kill streaks. Pilot Pro will let your controllable kill streaks, like Chopper Gunner and AC-130, like it used to be, last until they are shot down. So they won't have a timer, which I think sounds a bit overpowered, but that will encourage people to use their Stingers more, their Javelins to shoot down Chopper Gunners and stuff. And yeah, let's go on to the next one, just Technician, which is basically the same, but allows your ground kill streaks to count towards your next kill streak, like the elephant robot things that they'll have in Black Ops 2 now. Technician Pro will allow your advanced UAV to disable the enemy's UAV. So if you call in an advanced UAV, it will disable the enemy's normal UAV. I'm not sure if it will disable your enemy's advanced UAV, but I don't think it will. The next perk is called Bladesman, and it lets you carry 2 knives instead of 1, so a knife in each hand. And this basically allows you allows your knife to kill twice as fast. And apparently knives won't be a one-hit kill, so that's for the knifing people. And Bladesman Pro gives you a chance to avoid an enemy's player's knife lunge. So I'm not sure if this is based on luck or if you have to hit a certain button to dodge the knife, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Next perk, is called Consciousness, which allows you to be as accurate as you are while prone. So when a player is prone, the recoil on this gun is less than usual. It's like pretty small usually. Consciousness allows you to be just as accurate while you're standing up. So wow, you'll be really accurate. That will be helpful with snipers, I think. That will be really helpful with snipers and for sprayers that don't necessarily aim down their sights. Consciousness Pro is when you shoot an enemy, they will flinch more than usual. So yep, that's a nice little bonus. Next perk is Focus, which allows you to shoot while sprinting, so that's for rushes mostly. And I think that sounds a bit overpowered, and it will be quite annoying, but sprinting and shooting at the same time will lead to a deduction in accuracy, obviously. Focus Pro allows you to shoot while you're jumping, and I think you can actually do that already in Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why they would. I don't know what they're doing with this game. So it allows you to shoot while you're jumping. I don't know, maybe it allows you to shoot while you're jumping over obstacles as well, like you're climbing over them. And the next perk that the last perk that they've revealed is Dead Impact. Well, actually not revealed because these are rumours. Dead Impact, it's called, and it allows you to shoot through hard surfaces. And that's pretty basic, but Dead Impact Pro will make your bullets gain 50% extra damage for each enemy player they will go through. So if this will be especially useful for snipers that go for the collaterals and stuff. So let's say you have 3 players in a row. It shoots through one player, it gains 50% more damage. Goes through the next player, it adds another 50% more damage. So like collaterals will be seen more often, and the people will be not getting as many hit markers on them. Okay, so I've gone through the core perk things that they do and the pros of them. And now I'm going to go through some of the elites. So Spy Elite, if you have Pilot include in your class with Spy, your kill streaks, like your chopper and stuff, will show up on the minimap as a friendly kill streak to enemy players. So let's say you're calling an AC-130, it will come up with green on their map, which is scary. Escape Artist Elite, if you have Diver perk selected as well as Escape Artist Elite will allow you to realistically fall into death while diving, so you're diving into death. The next one is Audiophile Elite, and if you have Bladesman with it, knifing will show up on the radar. Enemy knifing will show up on your radar, and if an enemy, well, for example, if an enemy player knifes somebody, he or she will appear as a red dot on the minimap, which sounds pretty good against the knifers, knife only people. Diffuser Elite, if you have the perk Quick Draw with it, the circle timer will last 1.5 seconds instead of 3, so allowing you to throw your equipment much faster and further. Juggernaut Elite is next, and if you have Scavenger with it, you will be able to drop ammo packs for your teammates. So your enemy runs out of ammo, he says, "Oh, I need some." He's like moaning about not having any ammo. He's on a good streak. You can just go, "Yeah, mate, I'm gonna throw a pack down, so you can get some ammo and keep your kill streak going." So that's pretty good for your team players. Diver Elite, if you have the perk Extreme Conditioning with it, you can crawl 3 times faster if you hold down the sprint button. So that's gonna be good for people that sneak in tall grass and stuff. Pilot Elite, if you have Blind Eye with it, your kill streaks will not show up on the minimap, which sounds overpowered again. Yeah, Technician Elite, if you have Diffuser with it, your sentries cannot be taken down straight away. I don't know if it's gonna be like they have more health, so they have to like knife it twice instead of once, or if they have like a timer of like, let's say 1 minute until they can actually be destroyed. Next we have Bladesman Elite, which if you have Assassin with it, knifing will be completely silent, and your knife kill will also not appear on the kill feed. and this is useless if the enemy player has audiophile elite. So yeah, Bladesman elite will like be really good for knife only players. Like you have a person on the enemy team going around just knife and only, and you don't even know about it, as it won't show up on the kill feed. Consciousness elite will work if you have marksman pro active, just marksman active, and shooting your enemy will leave them as a red dot on the minimap, which is similar to Recon Pro in Modern Warfare 3. Focus elite is if you have enemy equipment such as claymores will cause less damage if you're jumping. That's if you have Focus elite will work if you have stalker activated, and enemy equipment such as claymores will cause less damage if you're jumping, and this can also work for frags and Semtex. So if someone throws a Semtex at your feet, you can just jump away and it won't do as much damage. Deep impact elite will work if you have steady aim selected, and your bullets will gain 10% extra damage for each enemy player that they go through while you are hip firing. So to me that sounds pretty useless, but I guess you can find a good tactic of using it, a good tactic to use it. And that is all for the leaked Black Ops 2 perks. Some of them sound pretty overpowered, some of them sound really cool, and I guess that's it for the video. Hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and yeah, that's it. See you another time.